come from, bro, is the tribe of Issachar. You see that? So now what I'm about to show you is I'm about to prove it to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you read the Bible before, right? You heard of Moses and come back on this side. You heard of Moses and he led the children of Israel out of Egypt and all of that. What were they doing in Egypt? Slaves, right? So he gave them the commandments. He also gave them blessings and curses. And this is what Moses told the Israelites was going to happen to them. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he told the Israelites that if y'all don't keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, all these curses that we're about to go through gonna come upon y'all and overtake y'all. You know what I'm saying? And our people, yet in our minds, we can't figure out why we having such a tough time. Like how you just said, bro, I'm going through some stuff, right? We having hell here. Right. And we can't figure out why. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm about to show you why. Give me the verse 46.
Verse 46. And they, meaning these curses, shall be upon thee for a sign.
What does a sign do? Exactly, it shows you something. He said these curses are going to be upon the children of Israel for a sign
and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
Upon your seed, meaning your children, forever. Meaning in these last days, you're going to be able to look at these curses and identify who the Israelites are today. That's what Moses is telling us. Okay, jump to verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
He said, cursed shall you be in the city. If you go to any city in America, better yet any city on the planet Earth, and you go to the so-called hood, the ghetto, the poverty-stricken areas, who live there? Huh? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, right? That's who live in the hood. The Bible said, cursed are the Israelites going to be in the city,
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And he said, cursed are they going to be in the field. Look, who picked cotton for 400 years for free? You see that? Our people. Who's still in the fields right now picking oranges in Florida, picking peanuts in Brownfield, all strawberries in California? Who's still doing that? The so-called Hispanics, right? For a little bit of nothing. They down there work, you know what I'm saying? Who out here? Don't our people come from Mexico right now getting little jobs here for nothing, working for nothing? You know what I'm saying? He said, cursed are you going to be in the city, cursed are you going to be in the fields. That's what he told the Israelites. Watch this. Give verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
He said your sons and your daughters are going to be given unto another people. Look right here. You see that? Whose sons and daughters was given away to another people? The so-called blacks, right? Think about this for a second. Think about at the border right now with ICE. Who down there taking them kids away from their parents? Putting them in cages. You know what I'm saying? Is that not happening to your people, the Hispanics as well? You know what I'm saying? Watch, read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
And you just going to be crying and crying and crying. Ain't them mamas down there crying for their babies right now? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't our ancestors crying for their kids and their sons right now? Even right now, when our kids, the majority of our kids growing up, but as soon as they finish high school, where they go? Prison. You see that? And their parents can't do nothing about it. Watch this, Rick.
And there shall be no might in thy hand.
And it ain't going to be nothing y'all can do about it. That's what Moses telling the Israelites. Watch this. Give me verse 68. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So right here, he's saying that Most High going to bring you back into Egypt. They had just left out of Egypt. And if you read the Bible, they didn't never go back. You know what I'm saying? So he said the Lord going to bring you into Egypt Egypt means slavery, because like we said before, they were slaves in Egypt. So he said the Lord gonna bring you into Egypt or slavery again with ships. How did our ancestors get to America? Slave ships, right? Look, you see that? When Christopher Columbus and Cortez them came to Mexico and South America, what did they do to the Aztecs and Mayans? They shipped a lot of them back to Spain. How? On slave ships. You see that? Read it.
By the way, wherever I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said you ain't gonna see your homeland no more again. Since they brought our ancestors over here on slave ships, have we ever seen our homeland? No. Our people don't even know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? Think about the so-called Mexicans and the Native Americans that they took back to Spain as slaves. You think they ever seen their homeland again? No. You know what I'm saying? Watch this, read. And there, when y'all get off them slave ships,
ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
You're going to be sold. What was the first thing they did when they took my ancestors off them slave ships? Sold them. What was the first thing they did when they took them back to Spain? Sold them. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
For bond men,
for slave men,
and bond women,
and slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall save you. The word buy means to save or redeem. Right. Not Harriet Tubman, not Frederick Douglass, what is it? Santa Anna. None of that. Nobody's going to save you. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm going to ask you a question. If Moses said that these things were going to happen to the Israelites, we're the only people on the face of this earth that they can say that actually happened to them, right?
Yes, right.
So then who are you? What's your nationality?
Wake them up.
You following me? If Moses said that this was going to happen to the Israelites, and we the only people that it happened to, who are we? We are the Israelites.
That's right.
We are the people of this book. You know what I'm saying? That's why we having such a hard time here. Because this is the land of our captivity. You see that? We're not supposed to be living like this. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let me show you what God said, how we supposed to be living. Let me show you what God said, the condition that we supposed to be in. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Like you said, we God's people. We are a holy, meaning separate people. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Above.
They taught us that we all equal, right? We all created equal. But what the Bible just said?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You see that? We're supposed to be above all people that are on the face of this earth. But why did we fall so low? Give me Amos 3 and 1. I'm going to show you why we fell so low. God gave this earth to the Israelites to rule. We're supposed to be ruling this planet under the laws of God. But yet our people go to church and listen to these lies every Sunday, which is not the Sabbath day, by the way. God said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. But yet our people go to church on Sunday, not understanding that when you go to church on Sunday, you worshiping the sun. That is why they changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. Because Constantine was a sun worshiper. But we continue in these lies. And our people follow these lies. And they follow these lying pastors. Watch this. Read on.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
He's talking to the Israelites, us. Read.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only.
The Bible, the Christian church tells us that God loves everybody, right? God deals with everybody. But listen what the Bible just said.
You only.
What does that mean? You only. You only. You're the only ones, read,
throne of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you.
He said, you only have I known out of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you. That's why we having such a hard time. Because we don't want to keep the commandments of God, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we kept the commandments of God, get Jeru, come with me. Give me Deuteronomy 28:1. I'm gonna show you what happens when we keep the commandments of God and the faith of Christ. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
You see that? The Bible says when we keep the commandments, he gonna set us on high above all nations of the earth. But because we don't want to keep the commandments, we can't figure out why we in the ghetto. Why is it so hard for us? Why we can't come up as a people? Because we don't want to do what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? This Bible is our covenant that our forefathers made with the Most High God. And the only way we're going to get out of this condition is to come back to it.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.